Matt, we were talking this week about how good Milton Hershey is, and you win by 22. How proud are you of your kids right now?
I'm proud, man. They played hard. They played smart. They played aggressively. They played in attack mode. That's the biggest thing that we've been preaching to our guys. Let's, if we're gonna go down, let's go down kicking and screaming and playing our hearts out. And I thought they did that tonight. And let's not take anything away from Milton Hershey. They can flat out shoot. They can really score the basketball. I think a little bit of our length and aggressiveness maybe bothered them a little bit tonight, and it helped that we had an awesome night from distance. We shot the ball extremely well.
Well, speaking of that, Teddy Snyder made 5 threes, tied his career high. He's had a little bit of a difficult situation with your rotation this season, and he is a senior. But what can you say about his effort tonight?
The most impressive thing about Teddy is how he's the course. Coach, I'm ready. Coach, I'm ready. Coach, I'm ready. He'll shoot me a text from time to time. Coach, whatever you need from me, I'm ready to go. You need me to lock up one of their best guards, I'm ready. You need me to rebound the basketball, you need me to score the basketball, I'm ready. And he was absolutely ready tonight. So I'm proud of him. Like you said, he's had an up and down season, and he's playing with confidence right now. And he's battled through some stuff, and like I said, he's playing outstanding basketball at the right time. We were just talking earlier. He's a sneaky good finisher in transition. People don't realize how good of a finisher Teddy is. You can tell he's a kid who's put in the work day in and day out for the last however many years, not just the last 4. He's been, I know he's playing tennis in college, but he's been a basketball guy. Comes from a basketball family. Obviously, Coach Snyder was a big time basketball coach. But yeah, he's a kid that he's a basketball junkie. He just loves the game. It showed tonight.
I did ask about pickleball, and he said right now he's focused on tennis.
Yeah.
But how much have you enjoyed your trips to West Reading for some pickleball?
They're fun. We've played a couple times, you and I. I enjoy it, man. I got to get better at the strategy, and I think that'll come with playing, right? But I talked to Teddy. He said, "Yeah, coach." He said, "In the off season, after tennis is over, I want to get over there and I want to start playing."
Nice.
I think it translates pretty well when you're a nice tennis player. It usually translates pretty well to pickleball.
Anthony Cachese was added to the Big 33 roster, but he's also had a heck of a basketball season. What can you say about a guy who's made that transition from a long football season to basketball, and he hasn't missed a beat?
That he loves competing. He just, like I said, we talked in the Berks County playoffs, and he said, "Coach, I'm just having so much fun. I want this to go on as long as possible." And this is you can tell this is a senior that wants this season to last as long as possible. He's loving playing with his brothers in the team. He's an outstanding defender, super aggressive, and boy has he stepped up around the basket in terms of his post moves. He's just been a monster for us ball down the stretch.
What does it say about the depth of this team when you lose a player like Garvin, who can defend multiple positions, lead you in 3-pointers, and you still put up 80 points against Milton Hershey and win a quarterfinal game in a rout?
Well, look, I think first it's a credit to Reese too. You can tell each kid took a huge step up tonight, right? And played. If your level is usually here, they all played up here. And the biggest thing that we talk about that people don't realize how good of a defender and rebounder Reese Garvin is. Each one of these guys to a man stepped up and realized that, we don't have one of our main guys, whether it's offensively, defensively, on the boards. Reese is a calming presence out there. He's an upperclassman who's been through his share of struggles. He's been through a ton of playoff games as a junior. Reese is a seasoned player. Right? He's battle tested. So to be able to kind of fight through that kind of adversity, that's a credit to Reese for how good of a player he is. These kids knew what we were losing when he went down.
How happy are you for Zion to make the all-county team? Because this is a really good year for Berks County basketball. There were, a lot of players that had the ability to be on that team, and he was voted in.
I'm thrilled for him. When you look at the kids, around the league, around Eastern Pennsylvania, that kind of, improve year to year, Zion is kind of like a month-to-month improvement. It's drastic, the amount of improvement that we've seen from Zion from sophomore to junior year. And then it was kind of like junior year to midway through his junior year. Then when we made that run in county districts and state playoffs last year, he was a different player. And now, I mean, he's just an all-around basketball player. It's incredible how good he gets, I would say, on a week-to-week basis.
What was your reaction when you found out you'd get to host the district semifinal?
Well, it's exciting. I mean, I'm happy for the kids. It was a great environment here tonight. The student section obviously brought a lot of energy. We're excited. We're happy for our kids. We're happy for our program, but we want to keep going. So we'll be ready for Hershey come Monday night.
Thanks for your time, and good luck in the semifinals.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate all your coverage.